Good morning, guys. Lauren Weiss, Keller Williams, Foothills Realty. Uh, Honoring Juneteenth today. Hopefully, you guys are aware of what Juneteenth is and why it's important. I've heard it called America's Second Independence Day. So, super cool that we're giving that a holiday to notice it. That does mean a lot of the title companies and banks are closed today. Just a heads up, if you're thinking about getting in your earnest money, call me and double check. Let me know where you're headed. I can let you know if they're open. On to real estate stuff, because it's been a while since I did a video for you guys. How are you? um, this market is still crazy, but those of you that watch the market like I do and watch the economy like I do, you're aware that things are shifting. I've heard all kinds of crazy things, but here's what I can tell you is fact. Um, as far as showings and offers, a lot of things in the Denver metro area, Boulder metro area kind of fell off a cliff right about Easter weekend. What we are finding is properties that are turnkey, ready to show, and priced aggressively in the right neighborhoods still have a bidding war, still go way over asking, still have a lot of showings. Everything else, well, you might just sit. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be sitting forever unless you're really, really overpriced. But you may see 5 or 6 showings a week, something like that. You may even see fewer depending on where you're located or what your price point is. So it's starting to go back to whatever normal is or was. Interest rates now are higher than they've been since 2019. They're up around 6%-ish, give or take, depending on the loan product and the lender, which means, sadly, it's forced a lot of buyers out of the market or into lower price points. A lot of folks who maybe couldn't buy before, now they can't buy again. Maybe they can buy, but now they can't buy as expensive as a home. Buyers, oh my goodness. If you are shopping for a home, call your lender today. Call them today, make them go to work and say, hey, I need to lock my rate. If you have not locked your rate, you've got to do it. Rates are going to continue to rise. We are seeing more inventory come on the market. Inventory is sitting on the market a little longer. It's taken a month or so to sell most houses. So that's a thing now. You may not get crazy amounts over asking price. You may not get asking price. So you need to be aware of that as a seller. You need to price aggressively, market aggressively, stage correctly, and your home needs to show right. So that's what we're seeing. It is a whole different world than even the first of the month. It is really important that you work with folks who have their finger on the pulse, who know what's going on, know what to expect on both sides of the transaction. Yeah, maybe you don't walk away with crazy amounts of money as a seller, but maybe you make it up on the buy side a little bit. You're not paying crazy amounts of money for your new house. You always buy in the market you sell in. I've had lots of people say, "Oh my gosh, it's a crash." No, it's not a crash. It's a calming. It's a correction. It's thank goodness for those of us in the industry who are tired of seeing our buyers lose out, who are tired of seeing sellers get overwhelmed and realize that they've had 200 people through their home in a day. Those days are gone, I think, at least for now. And so that's honestly good news. Let's get back to normal a little bit and let's calm down. Um, if you are looking to buy or sell in this market, I got to tell you, there is no better opportunity. It is still a strong seller's market. 100%. It is still a strong seller's market. However, you will not be competing with as many cash buyers. You will not be competing with as many buyers, period, on the buy side. Whether you're in the Denver metro area, in the foothills, Golden, Boulder, Colorado Springs, wherever in Colorado, or if you're moving out of state, you're not going to be competing as much. So it's a win-win. Honestly, you can get at or above list price as a seller, depending on your property, and you can get at or below list price as a buyer, depending on where you're buying. So absolutely, you can win on both sides right now. I know interest rates are scary. One thing a lot of folks are forgetting to mention, we refinance mortgages all the time. It's okay. If you get it at 6%, hey, hang on to it, make sure you can afford the payment. And you know what? Maybe in a few years, we'll be back down to 4 and you can refinance that thing, right? If you have questions, if you want to know what your house is worth, if you want to know what a move would look like, now is a perfect time to upgrade or downgrade, or whatever you're going to do. please give me a call. I am taking on new clients. 720-485-1500. And hey, as a side note, I am ordering new signs probably in about the next week or so because mine got pretty mangled over the winter. Let me know if you need one for your yard. I'll order one more. Talk to you guys soon.